Hello everyone, it's Mike from the FXPivotPoint.com, taking a look at the majors, in particular the three pairs, the iTrade, or the pound, and the euro and the yen. Lately it's been the pound and the euro because that's where most of the action has been. We can see yesterday that the pivot point acted as resistance, and it never made it back from the beginning of the day. And there were a lot of events actually that that helped it, but either way, it still started here and just never made it back. We moved down, and look where we start to get a little fight right at S1, and then right down to S2. I think this maybe looks like maybe they were trying to build a base, and I'm not sure if it was here or I'm not exactly sure where. The news was released that at least that's when I first saw it, that the pound had lost its AAA rating, and that usually doesn't bode too well. So I sold that and took it to S2, and I think that's maybe where I stopped on the day. But I mean, you can see, what we're looking at is the pivot perspective, and using other indicators as confluence for the fibs particularly. And you can see never, I tried here to make it back, and then my system said sell it. I wasn't sitting in front of my computer, or I would have. Alright, so let's take a look. Let's close him. Let's send him to the, and let's take a little longer term. Oh, here's the yen. You can bet this is going to bounce. I don't know where this is going to bounce, but I'm willing to bet that once we touch this pivot point, we are coming to at least here. We'll see. Woo! Look at that. Looks like our rounding bottom lost its ass. It's kind of a funny, huh? The rounding bottom, we drew our fibs. We've been watching this for a while. If you've watched previous videos, you'll know that we drew this several weeks ago and talked about the move up, and it just never had it. And now we're at a full retrace of this move. So my pick, if I were a long-term trader, I'm not. I'm a day trader. If I were a long-term trader, I would say this would be a great, or maybe a little somewhere in this area as a target. Now, does that mean it's not gonna, we're gonna come here and then news is, the bias will change? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's no way of telling that, but I mean, we really look. This is a seriously bearish scenario we've had lately. All right, so we're headed south, and pretty easy to anticipate some of these moves. So let's move him back down. And we did the same thing with the pound. Remember, the pound and the euro highly correlated, meaning they often move in tandem. And we drew our pivot here a while ago, and we can see, oh, listen to that. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but that is a train near my house. That is one loud ass train. So if you can't hear it, I apologize, and if you can't, that's cool too. So look. So we drew our pivots. Sorry, that damn train is driving me nuts. So we drew our fib, and look where it hits. Right at the 38, and then down, and then it completes. So this is what you're looking for. If you're a fib trader, or doesn't matter what trader you are. Remember, I'm a retrace trader, and my system is totally based on retrace, taking the moves off of the 38, the 50, or the 61.8. And if I take a move here, if this would have moved to here like this, I would have taken this, but would have been really hesitant where I put that stop, because this often means that we're headed back up to the top once we hit that 61.8. In our case, we're looking for this pattern. Down, we draw fibs, and we complete our triangle. And in this scenario, we did it. We also did it on the excuse me, folks. We also did it on the euro. The same thing. On a longer term, if we were to move this out a little bit, it's going to come down, and there is our. Let's see how long it takes to complete. Where's my little drawing instrument? Come back, drawing tool. And let's see how long this takes to play out. Boom, boom, and there's our triangle again. And we'll see. Alright, let's just do a quick look around to see if we've missed anything. Alright, let's send you down. Nope, it looks like this is a very strong trade. And I should have taken it, and I did, but well, no, boy, I am tired, folks. I apologize. I did not take the trade, but I should have, and I was getting to it. I sat down in front of the computer, and I got some damn updates, and kids were screaming, dogs were barking, wives were yelling. So wives, yeah, this is not Utah. But look, I'm going back to the same principle I was at earlier. When I'm trading, day trading, whether you're long-term trading, but this is the move I look for the most often, and it's highly effective, I promise. And you'll see, when we do an analysis of performance at the end of this month, that it's working out pretty well this month too. So let's take this. Let's hide him. Come on. All right, stop being that way. Let's bring you down right here for a second. This is what I'm looking for. Down, I'm bouncing up. Here we have, if we did this day as a move, I'm willing to bet this is a 38. Maybe not, doesn't matter. This right here is the king. Alright, we bounce up, it can't even make it to the pivot point, and how many people want to bet that I'm going to complete this triangle sometime today? It's struggling, but I don't see it. Maybe here and then back down. Either way, this is what I look for. Excuse me again, folks. Very high probability trades. Stop up here somewhere. Target always here. A lot of people think, well, why don't you just take your target at S1? Well, because that's not the pattern I'm looking for when I trade. Alright. Hope this helps. Especially, I think it will help more if you're a day trader. Obviously, because markets are fractal, this will apply on on any time frame, but it works very, very well on these 15-minute charts as day trades. Alright, I'm going to get some sleep. Alright, folks, have a very prosperous end to the week. Later.